Okay.
So that was the first mistake. I did a deal in an area of Treasure Lake, Pennsylvania. This
Uh-huh.
area that had a property owners association. It was beautiful, but it was
Uh-huh.
overdeveloped. So it's gated. It's got 3 lakes, 2 PGA rated golf courses, $1 million homes, but there were
Uh-huh.
liens from the property owners association on all these lots, like 1,000 lots. So I fly in there, and this is 2006, and I have my suit on, and I go to the property owners association, and I go to the county. I say, look, no one's paying taxes here. No one's paying their association fees. You have dead money, and I'm going to resurrect it. I'm like, so, sell it to me for $50 a lot. I'll sell it, and then I'll get you the taxes. I'll get you the PO fees. And guess what, Vinney? And guess what, Vinney? They argued with me. They're like, who's going to buy these lots? All these people, the lakes are going to be too busy. We're not going to get our tea time. So it took literally 2 years of negotiating. So I buy all the lots. And then I start selling the lots. I make about $100,000. And then 2008 comes around.
Oh, yeah.
And I can't sell the lots.
Yep.
So it's the first time in business I couldn't really keep my promise. And I learned a good lesson that I'm not the buyer. Just because I know I like the property and I thought it was beautiful, doesn't mean the market's going to like it. Yes. And certainly if you're buying a lot of lots, yes, do it in phases. Don't take it all down at one time.
Fabulous. Let me ask you a question. So you're fully passionate about in the land business. How do you see its prospect going further, like next 3 to 5, 10 years? Huh?
Well, I mean, look, we couldn't find a more boring niche, right? So you're not going to go on HGTV or the DIY network and see flip this land. The before pictures raw land, the after pictures raw land. So you have a very non-competitive niche that's massive. There's billions of acres of land for sale in this country. Mm-hmm. So what's happening right now is cash is trash. You have inflation.
Sure.
And what is a standard inflation hedge? Raw land.
Raw land.
So the prices are continuing to rise. Mm-hmm. I really don't see this market changing much. When I first started as an investment banker, I thought, this would be at the best, one day a 30% gross margin business. The margins have remained 300 to 1,000%. It's so inefficient.
Yeah,
I don't see that changing. And I always ask myself these 2 interesting questions. Number one, if everything's going to change, mm-hmm, what's not going to change? And so to me, I think what's not going to change is people will always want a real asset and they'll always want a good deal. And if that continues, I think we have a strong future.
Makes sense. Totally makes sense. I'm sure people listening or watching us might be saying, you know what? I want to put $5,000 or something or 10,000. What can they buy? And where can they buy for that small amount?
Yeah, I mean, I start with $3,000. I have clients that start with $500.
Yeah.
My partner, Scott Todd, started with $5,000. There's lots all over this country you can buy for $5,000 or less.
But how would I be? For example, let's say I'm your buyer, right? I come to you and I say, you know what? I want to buy $25,000 worth of land, which have prospect of rising, in value and everything. And is there some statistical numbers you could say, hey, Vinney, in this area, this is over here closer to a path of progress? Because I remember path of progress is, of course, what is going to bring the best use of value for that piece of land, right? And that's why we are appraising more and so on. So tell me, I'm not trying to...
I think a good place to start is the land sites. Go to a landsofamerica.com or landmodo.com and see where are all the land investors buying. That's going to be a good area to be in because definitively there's a market.
Hold on. What was those? If you could, I would love to put these links.
Sure. Landmodo.com, landsofamerica.com, landandfarm.com, landflip.com, landhub.com. That's a pretty good start.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. Amazing, amazing, amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I really, really enjoyed visiting with you, bro. And anything else you want to tell our audience, and how could they reach you? I asked you that before.
Yeah.
That's the one website you said. Anything else you would like to add that I didn't ask?
Yeah. I mean, I love this quote from Zig Ziglar. If you'll do for the next 3 to 5 years what other people won't do, you'll be able to do for the rest of your life what other people can't do.
So true. So very true. I mean, many times we are in our comfort zone and we want to stay in that zone. We are shackled, I call it, with chains and everything. We got to get our mind out, take the shackles out, and our thinking. Diversification is the king. Cash is trash, like you said, which is so true. Look at 7.9% inflation going on, and it might be even 11%. And the stock market up and down, everything is just.
Hi, you are listening to Syndication Made Easy podcast. We will be right back after this short break.
Hi, thank you so much. This is Vinney Chopra, and thank you for subscribing to my podcast and YouTube channel and Facebook pages and all the great things, and LinkedIn. Connect with me. I come live to you every Friday at 9:30 Pacific with Vinney and Bo show. Please also look at that. And also the podcast, which is my apartment syndication made easy. The book I wrote a couple of years back became international top seller on Amazon International now. And then we like to bring great guests for you every week or twice a week sometime to give you a lot of great knowledge. So please subscribe. You give us 5-star reviews on the iTunes. The better the guests we can, bring, and our ranking will go higher also. Thanks again for following us and really getting the most out of it. Please comment, like, share, because we would love to bring better and better material for you. It's just a big turmoil, so it's good to invest in some assets like land, like buildings, like commercial. I say that, and storage units and hotels, and we are doing all kind of things now. And crypto mining. Oh my gosh. I want to say, I know this episode won't come out, but I'm doing a webinar for accredited investors only, where they're going to get huge returns. Oh my gosh, 5% per month returns. There's so much profit margin in the Bitcoin mining. And if those, operators who have been doing it, my good friend actually is doing it, and he's presenting, and we are raising, from accredited investor. That's why I can talk in the podcast, because we cannot take anybody's money. You have to be fully accredited, verifiable. And it's a 506c offering that I'm doing, fund like there. But tell me more, bro. Anything else? Again, in California, can I buy any land which is cheap? No.
I mean, there's certain counties in California. I mean, Kern County, maybe.
Kern, okay. Bakersfield. That's where it is. Kern, I know.
Yeah. Let me think. Lassen County, maybe.
California. Oh, is the Lassen? I see going up there. And then nothing in the riverside, right? In that.
Maybe Riverside. Yeah.
Maybe Riverside. In the right there.
Sure.
Thinking about that. Anything in Las Vegas? Any land over there?
There's counties in Nevada, not Las Vegas.
Okay.
But maybe outside of Vegas.
Yes.
For sure. Outside of Reno.
Oh, outside of Reno also? You bet. I know there's a lot of ruggedness. I mean, it's like two big cities, Reno and Las Vegas, but it's so ruggedness in between. That's just amazing. Yeah. No, I'm so glad you joined, Mark. And again, thanks for spending the time and giving us some really great pointers on the land. And I think land is really, something which you can make profits, and you can develop the land. And with a lot of construction getting built now, it's amazing. I know I have 13 acres of land I bought. I'm building on it was 21 acres total, actually, in what's the place? Palm Bay, Florida, and I think we'll be taking that 13 acres to change the development into like a townhouse development, passing through the permits and all that, then maybe the value of the land will be tripled or quadrupled.
Fingers crossed. Let's go.
Sure. Mark, again, thank you so much, brother. And God bless you. And again, guys, please you have your podcast also, right? Please.
Yeah. So the Art of Passive Income podcast, and Vinney was on as well.
Yes.
And just check out thelandgeek.com.
There we go. Thank you so much. Guys, if you like the content of this show, please share, comment, like, and give us 5-star reviews so that we can bring great guests like Mark. And we'll see you next time. You have a wonderful day. Talk to you soon.